Hola, and hey y'all, I'm Jenny Bradford Curley with the Tupelo Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I'm so excited to spend the day with you today showing you my perfect day in Elvis, Tupelo. We have a lot of stuff to see and some surprises in store for you, so y'all come along and I'm going to show you all of the best things to do when you're spending time in the birthplace of Elvis Presley. Y'all come on. So of course, your very first stop on your perfect Elvis Tupelo day has to be the Elvis Presley birthplace. I'm here at the house, the actual house where Elvis was born. You can walk through the two-room house that his father, grandfather, and uncle built for just $180. Elvis and his family lived here until he was about 3 years old, and they ultimately lost the house, and he lived several other places in Tupelo until he left here at the age of 13, headed to Memphis with a dream, and we all know the rest of the story at that point. So come on, I'm gonna check out the house, gonna swing on the front porch swing, all things you have to do on your perfect Elvis Tupelo day. One of my very favorite things to see at the Elvis Presley birthplace is the church that Elvis attended. He was influenced by gospel music right here in this building. He learned to play the guitar from the preacher that preached here at the church. And it's part of the tour package when you purchase your ticket to see the house, the church, and the museum that chronicles his life here at the birthplace. I'm here at the top of the hill at the Elvis Presley birthplace. Elvis actually played here as a child, and you can walk up the hill and experience the Becoming statue, one of the newest statue exhibits here in Tupelo. It's one of my favorite places in town to come watch the sunset. You can see all of downtown Tupelo on the horizon and watch a beautiful sunset right here in the birthplace of Elvis Presley. One of the highlights of Tupelo is doing the Elvis Tupelo driving tour or self-guided bicycle tour. We have 14 different places that were influential in Elvis's life growing up in Tupelo, places he went to school or where he liked to eat. One of our favorites is Tupelo Hardware Company, where Elvis got his very first guitar. Come on in, we're gonna let you meet Miss Connie Tellis and hear the story of how Elvis came in and got that guitar.
Welcome to Tupelo Hardware. My name is Connie, and I tell Elvis fans that I've got the best job in the world. I get to talk about Elvis every day. This is an old family-owned hardware store owned by the Booth family since 1926. They purchased this building. They built this building in 1941, and Elvis and his mother came in on his birthday in 1946 to get a birthday gift. Elvis did not want a guitar. He wanted a .22 rifle and a bicycle, but his mother, who I call the first helicopter mom, refused to let him have those items. So there was an employee here, Mr. Forrest Bobo, that was here about 22 years and was related to the Presley family. And it was actually Mr. Bobo that reached into the Elvis counter and took out the guitar and handed it to Elvis and said, "Well, Elvis, how do you like the guitar?" And we say that he turned to his mother and said, "That's all right, Mama. I'll take the guitar," and the rest is history.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Thank you, Leland, for that concert. We loved impromptu concerts in the hardware store.
Anytime.
So you can still buy guitars here, right, Miss Connie?
Absolutely. Yeah, we sell guitars all the time. We sell two different brands now. We did at one time just have the Johnson. Now we have the Johnson and Recording Kings. They have been very popular. We've done very well with them.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for letting us stop by today.
Thank y'all so much. I hope you come back again to see us. And Leland, you're welcome to come back and play anytime.
Thank you. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go cat go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. You can do anything that you might want to do. Honey, lay off of them shoes, and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of them blue suede shoes.
All of this touring in Elvis Tupelo has made me hungry, so I want to take y'all to one of our downtown hotspots, Cafe 212. Jason and Amanda Hayden, the owners, have a menu full of sandwiches dedicated to our favorite native son, Elvis Presley. Today they're going to show us how to make the King's favorite sandwich, that famous fried peanut butter and banana. So come on in, let's go check it out.
Alright, today we're going to show you how to make what we call Blue Suede Grill peanut butter banana sandwich. And the key ingredients for that are going to be peanut butter, honey, has to be clover honey, the banana, and most important part, bacon. So basically what you do, you're going to pre-mix your peanut butter and honey together. That way you don't have honey oozing out the side of the bread. And that's what Amanda's doing here. We've already pre-mixed the honey and peanut butter just to save a little bit of time. Now she's going to slice up the banana, cut it into chunks, spread it across the sandwich. You want to evenly distribute it so you get the max amount of flavor in each bite. And lastly, what she's going to do is add some crispy bacon. And it has to be crispy. You don't want any soggy bacon on there. Today the bread we're using is wheatberry bread. I think it's probably the best. It's a good sturdy bread, so it'll hold the sandwich together well. This is on our menu because here in Tupelo we want to honor the king of Tupelo, who's Elvis. And it is a sandwich that he's known for, and something that's real popular. Great because you get that sweet, salty combination, and then you have that gooiness of the peanut butter and banana, and then that crispy crunch of the bread and the bacon in there. So it's just like a perfect little combination of flavor profiles and textures.
Stuck.
See that ooey, gooey deliciousness right there, and how the bananas and bacon are evenly distributed throughout the sandwich, maximizing the flavor.
Let's try this sandwich fit for a king. We're standing right now in Fair Park. This is in downtown Tupelo, one of our entertainment hubs. And Elvis actually came back to Tupelo in 1956 and 1957 to perform homecoming concerts. And the statue behind me pays homage to Elvis and his performances here in Fair Park. It's an iconic photo op. You have to reach up and touch his hands when you're here and make sure you take that selfie as you're walking around our beautiful park and exploring. As you're out exploring Elvis Tupelo, you have to check out all the different murals we have of Elvis throughout downtown Tupelo. Everything from Jumpsuit Elvis to Jailhouse Rock Elvis to Young Elvis, you name it, we've got it. It makes for a wonderful afternoon walking around exploring downtown Tupelo to check out all the different public art that we have. And you of course have to snap a selfie or two. The best time showing y'all Elvis Tupelo today, and I hope you've had a great time too. When you've spent the entire day exploring Elvis's Tupelo, when you have eaten great food, when you have seen all the sights, there's one last thing you have to do before you hit the bed for the night. Queen's Reward Meadery. It's the first and only meadery in the state of Mississippi, and they make mead with honey from Mississippi. So it is about as southern as you can get. So come on in, we're gonna meet the owner and have a tasting before we head out today.
We're so glad that you're here. You're in a really special place that happens to be right in Tupelo, Mississippi. We're one of only 2 wineries in the whole state. We're the only winery in the state making wine with honey, which is called mead. And we're the only meadery in the entire world making mead with all Mississippi honey. So this place is really special. So we make wine with honey. People assume when they find out we're making wine with honey that it's all going to be really sweet. Doesn't have to be. As mead makers, we get to choose if we want it to be dry or sweet, so we have some of everything. Sure to have something that's going to make you happy. You are getting to try our Scarlet Noir. This is a Pinot Noir mead. So we do have some meads that only have honey and water. This one actually has grapes in it as well as honey. Has Pinot Noir grapes in it. We cannot grow Pinot Noir grapes in Mississippi, so we ship those in from California. We just make it better by adding our Mississippi honey to it. So it actually all goes in the tank at the same time, all ferments together. So it's not a Pinot Noir and a mead blended. It's actually all fermented at the same time. But this is one of our best sellers. People love this one. I love this one. Okay, so the next variety that you're going to get to taste is one that we call Ruby. Ruby is a cranberry mead. It's got a little bit of orange in it. Obviously, it still has our Mississippi honey. This is a semi-sweet mead, and this is one that we serve chilled. This one is delightful around the holidays. It's crisp and refreshing. It's even delicious in the summertime. This is one that you could sit on your porch in the middle of the summer, even in the heat of Mississippi, and fall in love with. Enjoy. Okay, so now we're on to more of a sweet mead. This is actually a traditional mead, and by traditional, I mean the only thing in this is honey and water that's been fermented. So this one, we intentionally do not ferment all the sweetness out of this. So you still taste a little of that honey. It's not super sweet, but you can actually taste some of this honey. This is probably historically in line with what mead has been. When you read about it in Beowulf and some of these novels, this is probably very similar to what they were drinking. This one is delicious, crisp, and sweet. It is dessert in a glass. Okay. That one, I love it. It's just pure. I mean, it's just sweet, simple, and not complicated.
What a fun day we've had exploring all of the different things you can do in Elvis, Tupelo. I can't wait for you to come visit when the time is right and eat in all of our great restaurants, hear live music in our amazing live music venues, and really explore all that we have to offer here in Elvis, Tupelo. But for now, visit tupelo.net to explore and imagine what you can do here.